DHB, I've been a part of GDL since MechWarrior 3. So it's like, he just like, how long have you been a part of the unit? I was like, 18 years?
Yeah.
Since before 2000? But yeah, it used to be when I came in, when I learned that MWO came out, it was during the beta. And when I come back and ran into Havoc again, I joined the unit as my old tag, which is Arctic Fox.
Okay.
And there was already another Arctic Fox in the unit. It was just Oceanic Arctic Fox. So we had that. And I kept my name Arctic Fox for a while. You know, we had 2 Arctic Foxes in the unit. And when I came back this time, a lot of people was like, they would think I was that Arctic Fox. And I was like, nah, I'm just going to change the name.
Right, right. Death Carla is a good name, though.
Oh, yeah, well, like I said, I'm a big lore historian on the Grand of the Legion. Like, even my youngest son, the one you might hear behind me, his name's Grayson.
Oh, nice. Did you actually name him because of that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You're so like a nerd.
Yeah, I'm a big, I've always been a Battletech nerd.
That's great.
Got the Legion logo tatted on my left shoulder. I mean, I'm just all about it.
Do you have a daughter named, what's her name? Karinsky? Natasha Karinsky? That's what you needed.
Nope, never had a daughter. I got 3 sons. I got a wife that's named Laura, which is close to Lori.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Is she afraid of fire?
I don't know. I had to test that one day.
Stick her in a Volkswagen Beetle and pour gasoline on it and see what happens.
Were you starting another group, Dark, or?
No, I hadn't. I'm getting my stream back up. It should be back up now, I think. I'm about to do my fancy intro animation stinger, graphic for whoever's watching the stream, which is me and somebody. I don't know if Avery's still there or somebody. I had 5 people watching, and now there's 2 because I had to restart.
I think it's me.
Oh, there you go. See.
Which I actually emailed Havoc recently, trying to get my old rank established back. That way I could start helping rebuild.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we need to get structure built up.
Well, we need people online enough so that when people drop by, there's somebody to play with, because it's been kind of sparse lately.
Oh yeah. But like I said, it's like a big issue is it's like I know back in February they try to start up a training session again. And the only problem is, it's like it's just been too long. No one's checking forums no more. No one's checking this. So I mean, unless they just happen to decide, oh, hey, look at this in a while, they're not going to see it.
Right. Well, I actually have started. I don't know if anybody told you or not. I started a training documentation, a systematic training manual, and I have it posted on Google Docs so people can get access and add training, ideas and methods and things like that for different types of roles. And it's about 50-some pages, but it's really pretty empty still as far as good training exercises. There's maybe a dozen in there, and so if you want to contribute or help with that, I don't have time to work on it right now, and any help I can get would be great.
I've never been good at pen and paper. Usually when I try to train people, I just drop with them and see what they do, see how they build their mechs, and I just vice them as I go. It's like, I know we, like in our unit, I know LRMs are big popularity. I know there's some that don't like this method, but my method of an LRM boat is try to at least have 20 points of direct fire, then LRMs.
Well, then maybe we could sit down maybe later and do an interview, and you could verbally tell me your top tips for being a learn pilot, or your top tips for being a scout, or your top tips for whatever it is you feel like you're really good at. And I could type that up and stick it in there for people to refer to.
Well, actually, I'm far from a learn pilot. I have very few learn mechs, but that's just like the few learn mechs I do have. It's like my Mad Cat, my Mad Dog, my Tempest. They all have. Well, actually, I switched my Tempest over Game Games recently, but anyways, they all have at least 20 points. Actually, they all have more. Like my My Mad Cat is right now it's ATM 9s, dual ATM 9s with 6 mediums. You know, so my Tempest is 6 mediums with 2 LRM-15s. My Mad Dog's the LRM-5 boat with 4 heavy mediums. So just I always try to keep direct fire on all my LRM boats, because the biggest counter to LRM boat is when something charges it, and you want to be able to fight back.
Either that or a light comes up behind it and blows its back off.
Yeah.
That's why my favorite LRM boat was the Archer. The only LRM boat I'll ever use actually is the Archer 5W, and I always put 4 SRM4s and then filled the rest 5 LRM5s. It's always shocking that that light pilot that comes running up behind me and all of a sudden eats 16 SRMs.
Try to teach people that
Frozen City, if you don't mind. I like Frozen City.
Try to teach people, like, when it comes to mech building, it's not all about as many weapons as you can fit in it. Like, for example, this Shadowhawk I'm bringing in has 2 weapons. Is it?
I've never gotten my Shadowhawk to do anything other than die.
I love my Shadowhawks.
Maybe they've, buffed them up a little bit, but
you just gotta keep them over 75 kph. They can't go slower than that.
Oh, mine doesn't go anywhere near that fast. So it's probably I'm just sitting duck. My big battle tactic, really for the win, is to make sure your paint scheme is epic. Because if you can get them distracted long enough that they're looking at, well, how did he paint that thing? Then usually you can shoot them right in the cockpit and take them out.
But yeah, like the Grey Death is my favorite Shadowhawk, and it's actually one of my favorite mechs of the game. And of course, that thing's a monster.
Do you have a good build for that? Because I have no idea how to build that out correctly.
It's really almost a stock build. The only thing I changed was the engine. Obviously, I put a 280XL in it, and I still to this day run a 280XL in it, just because I like the firepower so much. Run an AC-10 and 4 mediums. I actually put ER mediums on it now, and dual SRM-4X. Has a 50-point alpha that's very rapid. And you just strafe run. You don't ever stand in front of your target, but if they got your back too, you could, because the Grey Death has the AC-10 cooldown buff, so you can just lay into stuff with AC-10. For this one I've got right now, this my 2 HP. It's just 2 weapons: heavy PPC and AC-20. It's fun to use. It runs a 79.2 kph, and it's just, I love it. This one actually has a light engine in it, so we ain't got to worry about fragileness.
Do you have a Smurfy build out of that?
No, I don't ever mess with that stuff. I just usually tell people my builds.
Well, I tried to take some notes. What do you do on the skill tree then for it?
The Smurfy got the skill tree up yet?
They have some sample example skill trees for like a laser boat or a DACA type skill sets.
Yeah.
But I have only skilled up like 3 of my mechs, and I don't know that I've done it right because I wasn't playing for a few months, and then when I came back they put the skill tree in, and I was like, oh, I didn't know what to do.
Pretty much my skill tree is pretty basic. It's pretty much the same for most all my mechs. The only thing it changes is of course the weaponry. But I always go down the survival tree on about every mech to at least get most. I don't go for the top 2 hardened armors, but at least go down to the bottom to get all the hardened armors all the way down to the bottom. Then I usually always go into 1 point in auxiliary for the extra salvo, or for the extra slot for like UAV and stuff. Having 2 of those is nice. If it's a particularly hot mech, I generally go into the operations tree all the way down to get all the way down, try to get all the cool runs. And then when it comes to firepower, I really don't put a whole lot into it unless it's weapon specific. Like this, a lot of lasers on it, I will get all the laser stuff. If it's got SRMs on it, I will get the high explosive missiles. If it's got racks, I will get the rack bus. Gauss, get the Gauss charge. I'll get the primary things to the weapon, but I won't go filling up all the ranges and cooldowns. I don't try to do all that. And then pretty much when I fill it up to the way I want it, I just kind of put in the extra points to where I feel like it needs it. Sometimes it's mobility, sometimes it's other things. You know, because you'll hear people talk about, like, by the way, I hate this map on this game mode, just a sniper fest. Like, for example, the Atlas. A lot of people say they're never going to mobility trail hunters on Mech. Well, the Atlas has pitch problems horribly, so yes, I'd try to get the pitch options and know that.
Target spotted.
Yeah, let's hit this gamma guy on the left.
I'll never understand.
They're pushing around on the right side.
There's an Atlas coming around the left, Jay.
Yeah. So that was bad.
New target acquired.
Got a lot of delay. Something's running in my system that's slowing it down a lot, and I don't know what it is. Like sometimes I boot up to play MWOnline and it runs fine, and other times I boot up and it's like processes running, taking 20% of my CPU, and they're like some audio driver that I don't even know why it's there.
What Windows do you have?
Windows 10.
Yeah,
Have you
which is
turned
horrible for game insanity.
have you turned Superfetch off yet?
What's Superfetch?
It's a system. It's a part of the package that takes everything you're doing and data on it and sends it to Microsoft. You can go into system settings, I believe it is, and you can turn it off from your task manager. If you look under system services, the drop down, it'll have a Superfetch in that task, and it'll stop eating up your hard drive.
I don't think that's too much of a problem. It's more of this audio engine driver that's running. It's like a Windows 7, Windows 8 legacy driver that somehow is in there for audio, and it's using 21% of my CPU resources. Like, but it doesn't always do it. It only does it sometimes. But I'll check the Superfetch thing. So that's under where? System services?
Yeah, that'd be system services.
New target acquired.
It's a close match. I just died. I went and got pushy and pushed out on him. I should have just held back more.
Acquired.
I've been dead.
New target acquired.
Delta's the bad guy to get. Delta, Direwolf.
Target destroyed.
Good kill. Good job, you guys. You're making my death seem not in vain.
Target acquired.
Kappa. Kilo. Sorry, Kilo.
Target destroyed.
Good job.
I don't even know why I fired that PPC. Done no damage. Just fired it to shake him up because he started looking at me.
I'm going to check that real quickly.
Go ahead.
Around the Mech Lab anyways for a second.
It's like Task Manager System Services, or it's under.
Yeah, If you go to
Open
the task
services.
manager, I just find it
Here
in
it
my
is.
task manager.
And then I'm looking for what? Superfetch?
Yeah, it'll be under the. You'll see like the drop down for system services. Hit the
Yeah.
arrow to drop it down under ship. There might be something called Superfetch in there.
Superfetch. It says it maintains and improves system performance.
Yeah, it don't. It will drag down your hard drive and stuff into the gutter
Over time. Well,
time
my
runs
hard
on my
drive's an
computer.
SSD, so it's not like it's going to slow it down a whole heck of a lot. So
Mine is whenever I had it running, my games, like no matter what I did, would lag out constantly.
can I just set it to not run? Disabled. That's what I want. Do I need to stop it first?
Honestly, I don't know. I just either stop it or disable it. I can't remember exactly how I did. It's been a while.
Alright, I turned that off. I don't think that's my problem though. So like if I go to processes, I'm running where is it? Okay. Windows audio device graph isolation process is running 24% of my CPU resources.
Wow.
Yeah. And sometimes it doesn't do anything at all. It just sits there. But tonight it's giving me trouble.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's something to do with XSplit or my headset or I don't. Oh, you know what could be. Hey. Do you guys have one more minute here while I try to figure this out? Or I can just live with it and
Yeah, I'm good.
I can miss everything. I'm good at that. I'm good at missing stuff. There's system sounds. Playback devices. Properties. It's the enhancements thing you can turn off. Ow, that was loud. I don't see it. It's not there. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing then. There's an enhancement thing you can turn off that's supposed to help enhance graphics. No, I don't know. Okay, I'll look for that in between games. But yeah, I don't know why that thing is causing me so much struggage. Because my machine normally runs pretty snappy. Go ahead, we'll go it again. I'll see if I can figure it out while we're waiting for a drop.
Have to be the first one to die.
That all depends on if you're the first one they see.
Well, that's what happened last match. I moved around and they crested that hill right in front of me, and I'm like, well, this is gonna end quick.
What was you in?
Cyclops.
Oh, yeah. Another reason why I'm more of a medium heavy pilot. I like to be able to get out of dodge when I see danger. That's the only thing I hate about piloting assaults. It's like you make one mistake as like walk out in front of a bunch of people. You're like, oh crap.
Speaker properties. Disable all enhancements checkbox.
Hey, look, it's Etu Grim. I didn't know he was still dropping.
Did he drop in with us?
He's on the other team.
Oh, I gave him an invite actually, I think. Let me know when we're
Punish
dropped.
him for ignoring it. We're dropped.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I don't like about this build, I had to remove my jump jets. I got no jump jets on it. I really like the heavy. I really like the heavy PVC. It's a really good weapon. It's like having an energy gauger.
Finally moving here. It looked like it wasn't maybe loading that program correctly, and so it was keep trying to load.
Hey, are we gonna capture any sites, guys?
That?
Yeah.
Hey, skirmish.
I ain't fast enough.
All game modes are skirmish.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
What about the mode where you capture the base by skirmishing for it?
No, that's just skirmish. With the base.
What about the capture all the resource points by skirmishing for them?
No, it's still just skirmish.
Oh.
There's like stuff blocking your screen.
We've captured Gamma. Resource point Epsilon is ours. Target spotted.
Target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
We're so split up. Ooh, it's scary.
Holy cow, they're coming in on me here. Gonna need some help here in G6 ASAP.
Incoming missile.
Too spread out. GG.
Never mind.
I'm going for Foxtrot.
I think like 8 of them just rolled right through me.
We're about to get mauled.
It felt like a bad skirmish.
Yeah. Ugh.
Target destroyed.
I guess I think I'm gonna drop out. I'm just not feeling the Mech Warrior tonight.
Now, come on, come on. Just because we're getting hammered doesn't mean it can't be fun. Take a fork, jab it in your arm, and when you pull it out, it's going to stop hurting, and you think, "Wow, that's better."
I'm waiting on.
And then
I'm waiting on
we'll be able to play, and it'll start getting better.
Into the
Target
frying pan.
acquired.
I'm waiting on somebody to come and hack her right
Target
there.
acquired.
That poor
Good
Mech
shot.
cat.
New
Oh,
target
he was
acquired.
just standing there, so I lined the AC-20 up on his fucking head. Oh,
Target acquired.
he's just standing there shooting with machine guns. I said, all right, stand there. Give me time to aim this shot, and I'll take my time. And I died right after.
I'll be right back. I gotta go put some burn cream on my hand.
No problem.
one of the things I love the most about clan mechs. They're fairly easy to headshot.
Center torso.
Are they still
Especially
easy to headshot them?
Well, it's just they're easy to identify where their head's at, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Where like intersphere mechs are like they have the reflective shielding in a large area, and only a part of it's their head.
Oh, that was painful. I went over. I thought a couple guys were going over there, and they did, but I didn't realize they were going to be drawing. That I followed a couple guys over to the left, and I thought everybody was going to kind of maybe go that way, and didn't really look to confirm that.
Yeah.
And then I realized I was all alone after they killed him.
Like I said, I mean, I seen they had their force pushing, and they had like 4 mechs sitting on a mountain covering. So like, I seen you over there by yourself, and I looked at the map, seen our team was just like spread so dramatically. I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, and it was.
I gotta get out of this habit with this PPC though. I still have this bad habit of wanting to shoot it below 90 meters.
Oh yeah. This thing's still running, kind of still doing that. Interesting. I don't want to restart again though right now. I'm just going to keep playing this way. It's like when you run a game and stream at the same time on the same PC, everything really needs to work correctly, or it's just a pain in the rear. And any little thing seems to be able to get it out of balance.
You know, it's funny, I did have an Ultra 20 on this mech. Oh, wow, we got people now.
Yeah, I'm dropping out of this assault.
But I did have an Ultra 20 in this mech. Ultra 20s are nice, but the impact of them is spread, and I don't like that.
Let's try running my bushwhacker again. Alright, we're still 30 tons over, right?
Holy cow, we got extra people. What happened?
Yeah, Grim and his buddy. I don't know if they're going to join us on TeamSpeak.
They should.
I like this little bushwhacker.
Little bushwhacker.
You know, it's got 3 SRM4s and a Rack 5.
I don't understand why this thing's even installed since I'm in Windows 10 and it's a Windows 8 audio driver. Oh, you're waiting on me? I thought I was readied up. Sorry. Oops.
Oh, Cauldron Born.
The Cauldron Born.
What you running on your Cauldron Born?
Anything that generates more heat than I can handle.
So a bunch of heavy lasers.
I got 4 heavy medium lasers and 2 clan large pulse lasers, or ER large pulse lasers, or something like that. I'll have to look again when I get in there.
I like my Cauldron Born build. It's got a Gauss, plain Gauss obviously, 2 heavy larges, 2 heavy mediums, and 2 micros.
I've never, when I played the older MechWarrior games, I was good at switching weapons as I got closer. I'd use more close range weapons and stuff like that. But in MechWarrior Online, I don't pay attention enough. So if I have like 3 weapons systems, I tend to just forget all about 2 of them or not use them in the right time, and I just blast away. And so I've kind of gone just with 2 whenever I can. So I don't have Lerms and lasers and Gauss, because it's like, nah, I can't make that happen. And I try not to stay
That's why the metas are always simple.
Yeah, I suppose so. That's it, because I'm a genius. Yeah. So I try to even stay away from Gauss, because I just don't. It like throws my. If I get good at that, then I'm not necessarily good at ballistics, because the timing's so different. I get used to leading one, and it's like I have to settle into the other. And I don't like to switch back and forth like that.
My biggest issue with Gauss is it should add the charge time to its cooldown and just make it always ready to fire.
I know it.
That's the way it's supposed to be, but PGI.
That's why the Gauss rifle blows up, not the ammunition. It bugs the hell out of me. That, and on my mechs, I find I set them up for either short range or long range, and that's it. I don't mix weapons just because I'd rather be really, really good at one thing than okay at a couple.
Yeah, well, it makes sense that the ammo wouldn't blow up on a Gauss rifle because it's a depleted uranium sabot with no
it's about the weapon itself.
No charge in it, yeah. So basically you're blowing up electromagnetic storage capacitors.
Yeah, they got that part right, where the rifle blows up, not the ammo. But the reason it blows up is because it's always charged and ready to fire.
Yeah.
It was during the PPC Gauss meta days, they nerfed the Gauss to counter it. And that's all they did. They didn't try to revamp the weapon to counter that nerf.
Well, the other thing is a real Gauss does way more damage than a laser will, because it's got a kinetic energy weapon that's going Mach 7. It's got a huge impact. It's not a bunch of photons bouncing on steel.
Well, what they did was I really hate the way they nerfed the weapons, added ghost heat and all that, because they wanted to make the time to kill longer. And in reality, the way they should have done that was the way they did it in like MechWarrior 4, where weapons take longer to recharge. You can't just fire a laser over and over and over again like you can in MechWarrior Online.
I always said a simple fix was put the heat tables like tabletop. Done. Fire a large laser, you're heated up. That way, you have to build light cannon. There was a reason. That's why that's one of the big things I talk about. Is like there's a reason why in canon mechs are equipped with multiple range weapons and stuff like that. It's because they were never meant to fire all of them at the same time.
There was also a downside to having, if I recall, to the tabletop, the firing long range weapons at close range was harder to hit and stuff like that. What you don't have in this game. If your mouse can track it, you're fine. So, because if I can recall the tabletop correctly, long range weapons firing them up close was almost impossible to hit with them, because you had the weapon bands. Well, in this, as long as I can keep my mouse on target, my ER large laser's just as good.
Well, but it should be, because reality is a ER large laser isn't less potent up close, right? It's potent all the way until it deculminates, until it starts spreading out, or gets blocked by enough atmospheric, interference of rain or snow or haze or whatever.
But no, they've done a good job. I think they've done a good job with lasers. I really do, in my opinion. Like medium lasers, dramatically less range than ER large, but you know, don't waste shit. And 2 of them will outpower ER large at close range. So it makes sense. But you know, I just hated like when they had the meta issue of Gauss PPC. Their solution was to just totally destroy the Gauss rifle. That does bug me. Because I love Gauss rifles.
Yeah, I always liked the PPC a lot, and because it was cool, but they don't seem to. I don't know. It seems like Gauss rifles should do a lot more damage than they do. If you hit somebody with a Gauss, it should knock an arm off.
Negative.
Oh yeah, and it does in like books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Affirmative. Need
Just like a
assistance.
PPC, you know, you hit a, you shoot a mech in the leg joints with a PPC, you can disable a leg instantly.
Right.
Yeah, but it's too much coding for PGI.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I know.
Too many
So
lines of
there's some
code.
stuff I overlook.
Yeah, I still love the game. I don't, you know, some things I don't think are perfect, but there's a lot of great things about it.
But yeah, I like the fact that it's a mech warrior-esque online game is the main thing, and I think
Yeah.
they rely on that too much though to make it as good as it could be.
Acquired.
Oh, I'm not going up there.
That's gonna be a
No,
beautiful
no, no, no.
artillery strike. Watch the fireworks. Boom! Right in the middle of them. Good lord, all the red ridicules.
I'm going back to base. I don't want to fight. Bye, guys.
Negative.
I'm all short range. I can't really do much to him anyways.
I am too. Except for my one heavy PPC.
There's a few heavies over on the right side here, guys.
Oh no, friggin' missiles.
New target acquired.
Delta needs some love if he comes up. Come on, Delta.
New target acquired.
Rain on Hotel.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Rain on Gulf. Well, they're all on our left, guys. They're circling around on our left.
Incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Yeah, we're toast. There's no way we're pulling out of this.
Well, I tried to give you guys that Annihilator's back. You turned.
Oh, they're all coming for us now.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh, hey, Marauder. Something that might help with your Evan.
Left arm.
Yeah?
Damage.
Come on, I'll tell you in just a second.
Torso destroyed.
Let you get through this fight.
I'm not gonna get through this
Alright.
fight.
Well, I meant until you
It's over now. Go ahead.
If you go into your the mech lab,
Yeah.
swap your weapons around. So, do you have
New
a
target acquired.
third laser on that torso?
I don't know. I can look when we get out.
Because if you can put 3 lasers on that torso, which you should be able to, make it to where the 2 large poles are on the bottom,
Oh,
and
yeah,
that'll put
you
them on
can.
the 2 high mounts.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Slot forcing,
Left flag critical damage.
which is what I use one of my micro lasers for.
Incoming missile.
To force my heavy larges on the top mount.
Right
Yep.
arm destroyed.
Yeah, you do that with the Banshee.
Yeah,
like
but
you
it's-
ran like a.
It's backwards of what it should be, so you put them on the bottom so they'll be on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best solution I always come with to always get it on top is put the small one in first.
Yeah.
It automatically go to the
Okay.
lower torso.
Well, that was exciting.
That was.
Hey, I didn't bet. I got more damage in than I normally have been, so...
But I will say this, that's one thing I wish PGI would do when it comes to customizing your mechs. You choose which hardpoint it uses on the mech. Instead of it being kind of random.
Oh yeah, just throws them in.
Because like there's mechs like, for example, the Marauder. You know, the one that has 6 ballistic hardpoints. 2 of those hardpoints are on the very right there underneath its chin, which would be nice because, you know, for poking reasons. But you can't put them there unless it's the 3rd weapon in each torso.
So this is kind of dumb. We shouldn't have to wait for them to come over and kill these little things. We know we've lost. They're wasting our time at this point.
Well, I think the point is if there's only like 1 enemy mech left, it can go in and get killed by our turrets. So, alright, there you go.
But there
The
wasn't.
point is
There wasn't
also,
one.
like, for example, like it really that's the anti-Zerg mechanism. What it's made to do is like if you have a lance break off and go attack their base while you fight the horde, and the horde wins over the smaller horde.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And-
That your base still might defend it off.
Yeah, so if they go back to their base to kill the people attacking their base, they still got to come to our base and do as much damage or more damage than what we have done, so we can actually still win even if we lost all mechs. That's one of the reasons why I done.
Yeah. Oh. I haven't seen Caribbean forever. Has he been on or busy? I know he's got a new job.
I haven't seen him about. It's not been too long. Last time I
Okay,
seen
we're
him.
just 2 ships passing in the night.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me go check my build on that. So I have the 2 large pulse lasers up top and then double heat sink. So I should take one of my lasers and put it over there and get it out of the arm.
Yeah, if you could swap one of your ER...
I've got heavy
mediums over
heavy
there.
mediums. Yeah, I could stick it up there.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd pull the weapons out and pull one of the heat sinks out and
Yeah.
then put the heavy medium and then the 2 large back in and then put that heat sink back in where the heavy medium was.
It's not letting me put the heavy mediums in there. That's weird.
Might have slot issues because that's heavy mediums take up a couple slots, don't they?
I got lots of empty slots. And it's got 3 points, 3 hard points.
Well, how many? Oh, it's got 3.
Oh, now it's letting it go in there.
Okay, there you go.
That's weird. What did I have? I said large. Did I have a large pulses? Is that what I had? Or did I have large?
Large pulses, yeah.
Yeah. And then a heavy medium back in here. I could put one more and be even hotter.
Alright, just go back and put that heat sink in.
Hotter! I want to be hotter!
What's your heat efficiency at right now?
What's that?
What's your heat efficiency at right now?
I don't really use that term efficiency when I'm talking about heat on my mechs.
Okay.
It's 1.24.
Okay.
But efficiency is really not the right word.
What's the number say?
Yeah. What's the bad news is what it really is.
It's wrong anyways, so.
User
It's
joined your
just
channel.
like.
Hey, Grim. Welcome.
Grim!
My neck's still killing me. I'm so in pain.
Your back or your neck? I didn't hear that.
My neck.
What'd you do?
I don't know, I just woke up. I must have slept real weird because, like, all my shoulders and, like, neck is really sore.
You know, we say that. Hey, Gladius, welcome to the stream. We say that. My wife and I have always said ever since we've been married. Like, she'll wake up and she'll say, "Oh, my neck is killing me. Did I sleep funny on it or something?" And I say, "Yeah, I woke up and you were like on your head, upside down." And I didn't know if I should wake you up, if you were dreaming or what. And then we just kind of laugh. And so that's been our running joke for 30 years. Like, did you sleep funny? Oh, yeah.
Sleep funny? Oh,
We
yeah.
make up some weird story about how they were sleeping funny on their head. Gladius, if you want to come join us, come on, get in TeamSpeak. And we'll get you in group.
Get the all the passengers aboard the fail train.
Yeah. Instead of throw Mama from the train, it'll be throw Dark Marauder from the train. So I have to get... You guys need to get on my stream and watch my stream, because I have to get an average of 3 viewers for 8 hours of 7 different streams for the month in order to get my affiliate status, which I missed when I was not streaming for 3 months because I couldn't play for 3 months, and now I have to start over. Well, I don't know if I'm starting over because I didn't have it until just recently. They took it away, you know, and gave it just to partners. Now they're kind of easing back on that so you can get subscriptions and stuff. Because I have someone who wants to subscribe to my channel and just, you know, throw the money at me. Throw the money.
You know, as much as I play games, I really should get into streaming myself.
Yeah, you should. I've got a streaming guide that you can take a look at, if you don't mind wading through 70 pages. But you can skim it by the section you want to read.
Is it an audiobook?
No.
Damn.
But I can answer questions if you have questions. Or make up answers.
Nah, I just... past couple months, I've fallen in love with audiobooks.
I'd be like, did you read the first 4 chapters to me?
Yeah, I could. Yeah. My wife would probably get mad. Grim, Grim, have I met you actually?
Maybe.
How long have you been with DHB?
About a year and a half.
Well, then we must have played together, because I was...
Oh yeah, we definitely have.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, you were dropping with him just a couple
weeks ago. Yeah, like a week ago, yeah. But I just... It's like, I think I'm sleep deprived, so I don't remember everything, and I'm thinking, well, I think I've played with him, but I can't remember. Like Dilligaff, I remember talking to you about when you worked at the, you know, garage door company. We've had that conversation like 4 times now, and so it kind of you know, sunk in. And then of course you changed jobs, so that's great. Now I got to remember that you're in quality control for cylinders, hydraulic cylinders. So that's impressive, right? That I could remember that. It's been 24 hours. Maybe it'll be here even after 48 hours. I don't know. At my age, things do not stick around like they used to.
Preference on map here?
I don't care. I haven't been on Bog forever. Or Terra Firma. I'm in a nice hot mech. Gladys, if you want to join us, you gotta
like
chime up over there.
Without me.
So I was tracking the vocals for my daughter's next YouTube music video this afternoon, and they did a couple rehearsal takes with my wife's playing piano, and they were figuring out what they were going to do. Then we did recording, and then she got all the way through it, and there's like 2 things we have to go back and change, and one of them was just a timing thing where they didn't come in quite together because they're kind of playing it without a click track, so it sounds a little more musical. And the other one was like there was a car going by that kind of picked up on the track. But other than that, it was like this beautiful take. It's like, seriously, you just did the whole song pretty much perfectly that there's really nothing to fix except for something that was out of your control. And she's like 18. Just crazy.
Awesome.
Ah, your buddy in the Cyclops there?
Yeah.
I was playing a Cyclops earlier.
I can't afford a Cyclops, but sometimes I'll close one of my eyes when I'm playing my Evan Jaguar, and I just pretend. Yeah. Oh, by the way, welcome to Ghostlands, and you guys who've never dropped in Ghostlands before.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
I'm sure Grim has. I know I have.
Yeah, I have.
Command to all warriors on the surface.
Carlisle, have you?
All hostiles.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't think you have. You probably are too mature for Ghostlands.
Just a new word for me. What does it mean?
Ghostlands is the unofficial, unrecognized, officially disbanded special ops unit of the DHB.
Oh, okay.
We're known basically because we're either so good that nobody saw us coming, or we're so bad that they never knew we were there. And it's basically, guys, whoever drops with me late at night, it's Ghostlands.
So is this the times you're usually on?
You know, unfortunately, yes.
That's why we don't run into each other much. Yeah.
My wife goes to bed at 10, and so a lot of times I'm not quite sleepy yet, so I'll play, and then I end up playing too late, then I'm tired the next day, and she looks at me like I slept funny or something. I'm kind of building a tiny house. Oh, it's gonna blow me up here.
Incoming missile.
And until that's done, I won't be able to play really in the afternoons. Have I been narked? Everybody's shooting me with missiles.
Warning.
This is,
Missile.
oh my
What's the level
gosh,
that came into your hood say?
this is so mean of them.
Normal?
Incoming missile.
I have barely a leg left.
We have an assault coming our way, Dark. I don't know what kind of assault.
On the right
but
side, am I going the wrong way here? This guy?
Target acquired.
Charlie? Assassin? No, he's not coming around. I'm going to turn around and stay in the back of the pack for you guys to protect me now that I don't have a leg.
He didn't need it anyways.
I don't walk very much anyway, yeah. I'm backing up. I am not going in there. I am backing up. And we got the guys behind us, so maybe I should worry about them instead of these guys in front. There's lots of guys there.
Target spotted.
I really, really miss when my oxide was good.
The good old days of oxideness.
The oxide parties.
Oh, now my weapons groups are screwed up. Darn it. I forgot to check those.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Roots.
Target destroyed.
Up top.
Target acquired.
We got 3 up top, guys. There's 3 up top.
Left leg destroyed.
Just staying close to the edge.
Center torso critical damage.
Oh man, I'm hopping on one leg now.
This is totally gonna get me killed.
Warning incoming missile.
The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
I think that's my last one for the night.
I can't keep up with them on one leg. They're gonna jump down behind me. No, you can't leave. I can go for another 20 minutes. You have to stay for that.
Enemy forces at 75%.
Yeah, Timber. Ow! He shot my leg. I'm doing horrible tonight. I think Dilgaff, it might be just the whole negativism that you're exuding.
Destroyed. Critical damage. New target.
Your leg assassin.
It could be actually that Carlisle's pilot skill rating is way too high, and it's his fault. I'm getting dragged up to better players.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
The jaws of defeat are closing in around us.
Right leg.
Ouch. I saw that, Grim.
Yeah, that was me. I want a pod.
Torso critical damage.
Well, Carl, you're the last one.
Two assassin. Why is that two?
I couldn't catch that guy's leg to save my life.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get his leg before as well.
Everybody shot my leg.
Woohoo, 70 damage, and I did do the least amount on the team, sadly.
A big woohoo. Wow, yeah, you tried. You gotta try harder, Dilly. It's just...
Yeah.
I mean, you beat that other guy by a factor of 5 almost.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you weren't even, you know, bringing it.
Well, I got stuck between a couple of assault mechs, and then I just got lurmed to death before
I know,
I
I
could
got
do anything.
learned hard. So I got 3 more drops in me, so you can stay for 3 more, can't you? Oh yeah, I guess I can. He says
It's almost,
he didn't. He doesn't want to say it out loud. Oh, that's true. If you need to go to bed, I don't want to make you stay up late. Ghost Lance.
I just gotta remember what it's like playing in groups again. I'm so used to playing solo, and it's
I know.
so
We
much
should actually.
easier 'cause
We should.
nobody pays attention to me.
We should call targets. Huh? What a
I
concept.
can't do that. That makes
Well,
sense.
but
Next
who-
thing you're be doing is suggesting tactics and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'll suggest tactics, all right, but make sure you do the opposite of whatever I suggest. Hey, Budsky, who's Budsky?
He's my friend. He used to be in my clan.
Nice. Can he hear us? Welcome, Budsky. He can't hear us. He's not in comms. Is he going to get on comms?
Can't get in for some.
Beg your pardon?
Said he can't get in.
He can't get in? Does he have the right address?
Yeah.
Like, is his TeamSpeak not working?
No, he said it won't let him join.
Huh. Let me see if I can find something. I don't really know what in here. Would he be? He'd be a visitor or a guest, right?
It should be visitor, I think.
I don't see him in the list that's come through. And it just says it actually tells him it's the right channel, like he's got he's being denied from the DHB server, right?
What he's getting, he can't join.
I don't know enough about TeamSpeak to know for sure that I'm looking in the right place, but I don't see him listed anywhere as ever have been. Has he been in here before?
Yeah, it would have been. Last year sometime.
Well, he should be able to get on. That's weird.
There's no password. You should be able to just log in.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I was wondering if he's got the right login. I mean, the right address.
Well, he could have joined in on the old address.
Yeah, he could be
did
on the old
change.
address. So the current address he can find on my TeamSpeak page, but it's, I mean, on my Twitch page, under the schedule section, it's 27.50. We should type it in. I'll type it in. That's
It's in the message of the day, unit message of the day.
Ah, he's in.
Oh, he's in. Okay, cool. I'll get him.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, Butsky, welcome.
That's not, now he's gonna faff around with the mic for a bit.
Okay, Gladius, but you're gonna have to come drop with us sometime. I just looked over here finding. I really need.
LRM's gotten worse.
I really need to get my monitor set up on the left side of the screen so I can see chat right off the corner of my screen instead of clear over to the far side.
Higher number of people running LRM.
I don't really want to run it over the game.
That's my least favorite part of the game.
I tried over Wolf, and that just made everything
thing
crash all the time.
They ain't changed.
So other mechs have changed instead, you think?
Well, the amount of people who use them has changed again. It was going down for a little bit, or maybe it was just because I played so much faction play. But then now I come back and it's like, oh my god, everyone's running LRMs again.
Frozen City.
And it's just, I don't really know what my biggest issue with them is is the boating of them, and they're just so simple to use. I'm like, you press R and hold a mouse button down. Congratulations.
Need people to start running like the triple AMS names, dollars again.
I just make them waste them.
Or Kit Fox, rather.
Yep. Rolling triple AMS kit boxes and double AMS mech. I don't think that's really going to do much against like LRM 80 firing Supernova.
I don't know, man. I had a group with me that had a lance of foxes, and not one single missile made it through.
That'd be interesting to do. Just run around, just being a pest.
I don't know. I think that's one of the biggest things I miss about the lights being when they were better, till they nerfed them all, is because you just outrun the LRMs, or you could go and hunt the LRM boats down for your team.
Outrunning an LRM doesn't seem like a feasible solution for a mech. Like they you shouldn't be able to go 100. Well, I know, but you shouldn't be able to run 160 kph and have a missile not be able to, catch up to you.
Well, the idea is that you dodge it. That it comes in to hit you, and you move out of its way, and it hits the ground and blows up. So. Yeah,
I guess. They never do that for me in my slow mech, so why should they do it for a little light mech?
Yeah, because if I take a missile to the face, it's a lot more damaging than you do. I think I just got used to playing like regular first-person shooters and playing Ark and all that I just kind of got out of the whole Mech Warrior thing.
Oh.
And I don't bother playing long enough to figure anything out anymore.
Oh, we got 3 lights flanking over to the left.
Javelins and huntsmen, that's scary.
Wait, was Butsky just hiding behind me? I'm in a bushwhacker.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Behind me.
He pokes out with one eye now and then looks.
What are you trying to do, protect your legs?
Yeah. Let's head around to F7 area. Let's follow those 4.
Wow, they're already striking the legs off me again.
Yeah, you don't need them.
Obviously, I didn't last match.
So we just gonna let that mauler... Oh, this Mad Cat's going back for the smaller. You're both gonna die. You won't die alone.
That's still coming.
Ah!
I got a feeling I'm in the wrong place again no matter where I go.
Ah, dark.
What? What?
You know how long I spent spooling that up for you to walk in front of it?
Sorry about that. Oh, I can't get a good beat on anybody. I think I'm proving that I'm the worst mech warrior that I know right now. I'm just
Watch
kind of
behind us, guys, in the
pinning around
F5
here.
area. Those assassins. Darn mean.
I just think it's annoying how much damage these mechs can take.
Not very much, it seems, when I pilot it.
Getting jumped by these 3 assassins, it's fun.
More of them.
There's some more guys moving in over from E5. They're pushing hard right now. 3 more.
Oh.
Target acquired.
Yep, they're back. They're coordinating that. Those little buggers jumping when the big guys come in.
Tactics.
Sorry.
That was horrible. Sorry. At this rate, I'm gonna have to call up my anti-line mech.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow.
Left arm destroyed.
Ow. 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 I'm twitching on the ground dead.
I've been on the
New
ground
target
dead.
acquired. Target acquired.
I put up a not so valiant effort, but it
Acquired.
wasn't enough.
I got shot by my own team.
Critical.
That might have been me. Sorry.
Damage.
That dude got killed by his own team as well.
When I'm getting totally annihilated, sometimes I just
Oh,
strike out in frustration at any mech that's nearby.
2 kills we got were by a dude killing himself and a dude getting killed by his team.
Online.
My god.
That's horrible. If they just left us alone, we would have finished ourselves off.
They just left us alone, we would have killed themselves. We just rock up, there's just 12 dead guys.
They could have they could have beat us without firing a shot. Oh my gosh. Dilligaff, it's time to pull the fork out of your hand. How did you burn your... What's the burn?
Oh, I got like 3 or 4 burns on my hands from putting parts in the ovens all day.
Oh man.
Well, at the end of the night, since this was the last night of the week, I gotta fill up 2
Look-
ships
look
worth
at this.
of ovens.
I'm the high scorer on our team.
He
Hello.
did 90 damage, I'm so disappointed in myself.
Oh, that's hilarious. And that's why people watch my stream right there.
What not to do.
Yep.
Don't pilot a hunchback for me.
Oh my gosh. I can't understand why Twitch doesn't have me on their homepage every day. Anybody can watch a great gamer, 60,000 people can watch a great gamer play a game, but who gets to watch me? Hardly anybody.
I don't know how well this is gonna work. It's probably just gonna get me killed over and over again, but I'm gonna try it again.
What are you going to do?
Play my Oxide.
Oh yeah, there you go. Have you messed the skills in it up and stuff?
Yeah, I just did the skills.
Yeah.
That's what was taking so long. That's the one thing I do like how they did the skill tree, is since I was able to get rid of so many mechs that I had, because the only reason I had 3 of them was to get them to the next level, that I've pretty much been able to skill up every new mech I've bought lately, and every mech I like to use, and I still have like 3,000 skill points to use.
Wow.
And it was nice that when I got back into like that module money, they gave me like 45 million because of all the modules I'd bought.
I think I've got a lot of stuff. I'm dreading going through and skilling up all my mechs. I did at least a basic pass for faction play on clan side, and ran a couple faction play rounds, but there wasn't anybody to jump with, so then I haven't played since then.
Yeah, I think I probably had like 20 some radar derp modules.
Wow.
And that was a lot of grinding to get those. That was like 180 million.
That's a lot of hours.
I don't know how many hours I have in this game. Over 1,000.
Does anybody have any idea how many players actually play this game?
They're 32 by the looks of it. Or, no, 36. There's only 3 games going on at a time.
Does it say on Steam? Should say on Steam.
I don't know, does it?
I think it only says on Steam of people who logged in through Steam.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't load through Steam.
I don't either.
That's just so wrong, though. There should be thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people playing this game.
You know the problem?
What?
And
Too expensive?
This is one thing Maelstrom even said, and I agree with him 100%. Their advertising's weak. No, their advertising.
Oh, their marketing? Yeah, their marketing is bad. It's almost non-existent.
I don't think that's it.
It's part of it.
I think the biggest problem with this game isn't a problem with the game. It's not even PGI. It's the type of game it is.
I thought you were going to say it's Dark Marauder.
No, the problem is that 90% of the people that play games look at this as a first-person shooter that isn't a Twitch shooter, and that's what most people want to play.
Yet World of Tanks is really popular, and this is way cooler than that.
Yeah, but also look at World of Tanks advertisement marketing.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah.
Like I said, it's like they advertise on Facebook, but it's still not strong enough. But I mean,
they have
barely.
That one trailer.
I don't even get it on my Facebook feed ever.
I've never seen an advertisement for it on Facebook, and I'm a member of the.
People.
You always get crappy mobile games that are like level 1, level 100, and it shows like 2 completely different things, and you're like, wow, congratulations. This game's never gonna be like that.
I am a huge BattleTech nerd.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know this game existed until well after the founder stuff, so I wasn't even able to be a founder.
See, I knew it was coming out, and then I remember the first trailer for it when the guy's like, oh crap, an Atlas.
Yeah, yeah.
And I watched that, and then I completely forgot about the game for like 4 years.
Because they didn't come out with it for 4 years, right? Or 5 years.
I mean, like, it had been out for a while when I finally started playing it, and like I never knew it released. I'm like, I kept like,
I agree.
Something about it, and there was never any news about it.
I think their marketing is abysmal.
Because honestly, I like the way they do the money transactions in this game, where it's like, yeah, it's okay, it'll eventually come out for in-game money, which I think's great.
Yeah, because they can make some money, but you don't have to. Yeah. I think if they made mech packs cheaper, that would probably be better, because I'd buy more if I could afford more.
No, this ain't going well. I done screwed up and jumped an Arctic cheetah and got shot by an assault mech.
I'm rolling around the back.
I'm on the back here too. I just can't see anybody yet, and I don't want to expose myself completely. I don't want to expose myself. You guys should be happy about that.
Oh crap, they saw me.
So,
And I'm dead.
One storm artillery strike, it was perfect.
Oh, you guys have fun over there.
it's fun over here. All right.
Need assistance.
Time to roll in closer. Cause some big trouble.
I've gotten shot more by my teammates than enemy in this game.
The enemy has started to chip away at us.
Target destroyed.
Looks like only half of the enemies remain.
My poor back armor is gone.
Whoa! I just got one shot. Topped an AC-20 to the left also. That hurt a lot. Did enough to turn half that team around though. Okay.
Heat level critical.
Oh, come on, come on.
You hostiles all remain.
Can't get this guy.
We're half down.
Left gun critical damage. Heat
Ouch,
level
ouch, ouch,
critical.
ouch. Somebody has saved me. Ah, he got me in the back. Darn it.
When you lose an AC-20 from a back shot that is not from an enemy is awesome.
Yep.
Target destroyed.
Ah, it looks like we got
Oh,
this.
it's the Ultra
New
2
target.
build on the Dragon. I actually like this build a lot.
I think that Arctic cheetah is going to be...
Target destroyed.
Yep. Ooh, nice death. Nice death.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I was chasing that Arctic cheater and then I turned around and copped an AC-20. I was like, that sucked.
That was a good match. Had to work, but we made it.
That wingbreaker guy, he's the one that ripped my backboard. When he started shooting, he didn't care. He just shot everything.
Hey, look at that. I was not the... I did well. Wasn't the high score, but I did well. Nice.
Terribly.
Oh, grim.
So bad.
That's okay. I've had those too.
How did I not flip and die?
I don't like to talk about them. Let's move on. And I'm going to do my Ghost Lance zinger. Here we go. Oh, I can't. Because MechWarrior is loading a screen, so it locks up my whole machine. How do they do that in a multi app environment? How do they lock up your whole machine just to load a screen?
Honestly, don't know.
Because MWO's got so many leaks, it's crazy.
They must be doing a special feature.
Does anybody mind if I eat some of that tonnage?
Nope. How much are you going to use up? 'Cause I might ton up.
And we are good to go.
I'm just gonna move up to my Warhammer.
Do you like my little graphics there, Gladius? Woohoo! I need to make some more. I also have a jingle for Ghostland Storytime, but I need to get recorded. I have so many things to do to promote. I do more marketing for my stream than PGI does for MechWarrior I think. And I don't even do my marketing. They don't have a jingle. I've written a jingle.
Yeah, sure they do. It's called What Does the Mech Say?
What does the mech say? I've never heard that. Is that one of the dumb things on NGNT
Never
that
heard
they've
that?
got?
No, it's on YouTube. It's a parody of What Does the Fox Say?
Yeah.
Like, my favorite line is like, glowing eyes and stompy feet, chasing spiders and overheat.
Yeah, but PGI didn't create that, did they?
They should have.
Yeah.
Also, like, go ask the creators of What Does the Fox Say, like, hey, can we use this in a commercial? I bet you they would get so much revenue that they put that as like a YouTube commercial.
Does it show mechs battling and chasing things around, or is it just a jingle?
No, it shows mechs are like in like the parts where it talks about like what the other animals say in the song. It's like SRMs go swoosh, and it makes like the different weapon sounds and stuff.
That's
but nobody knows what the mech says.
Now I must find this video that I've never seen. That sounds interesting.
It's hilarious. It's on YouTube.
What is this video called?
It's What Does the Mech Say?
Okay, on the do list now.
So on Tuesday morning, I take off for New York for 2 weeks.
New York.
I have no idea what's in New York. It should be interesting.
Don't get mugged.
I know, right? I'll have like
a bunch of people.
I'll have all my camera gear, not all of it, but a big chunk of my camera gear with me, so I'm a little bit worried.
Don't go to the Bronx.
What about Harlem? We were thinking about going there for something.
Probably wouldn't recommend it. So, the guy who's from New York, he says like in some of the Italian parts of New York, you have to really watch what you do and say. He's like, his wife's from Ohio, and they met in New York, and he took her to a pizza place like the first week she moved up there with him.
Yeah.
And I guess some guy and his girlfriend got in an argument, and the guy slapped his girlfriend, and the pizzeria was run by the mob, and all of a sudden like 5 guys came out of the back and just beat the living crap out of the guy.
Oh my gosh.
Because, you know, it's just something you don't do regularly, let alone anywhere near the Italian mob.
Well, he slapped his girlfriend?
Yeah, and then like 5 of the Italian guys in the back jumped him.
I'm still
like,
feeling
right in the middle of the
I'm
restaurant.
still feeling bad for the girlfriend. I haven't really bothered to feel bad for him. But I guess that's a little overkill, isn't it?
I guess.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, I was like, I don't know whether to believe him or not, but it sounds like something that...
You just cut off, Dilly.
Yeah, I hit my mute button.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Whoever just joined.
Well,
Yeah, I'm thinking the mob moved in on him.
I was trying to turn my speaker's headset down, and I hit my mute button. It's right next to it.
My wife's mother, she's 90 now, when she was younger and working as a secretary receptionist at a little business in, I think she was in Chicago or someplace like that, a guy came in and she recognized him, really well dressed, and asked to use the phone because his car had broken down, and he was the son of a mobster in that city. And he kind of asked her if she would like to go out on a date because she was really cute, and she said no, thanks anyway, but you know, I'm not really dating anybody right now, or something like that. And then some of his guys came in because they were with him in the car probably to make sure he was okay or whatever, and he turned to them and he said, don't any of you guys ever give this girl any trouble. She's real sweet and everybody stay away from her. And then he walked out. It's like,
They don't do that in the movies.
No, they just shoot you.
Yeah, they hold your family ransom till you date them.
Right.
I was more
So that's how
concerned
you
being
do it.
in Vegas than I was in New York of being shot.
Well, that's like,
Oh yeah.
it's like you go to like, you're worried about going to Israel, and it's really actually pretty safe in Israel, even though you've got 20 zillion missiles pointed at the country.
Yep. Well, I've spent, I think it amounts to a total of 4 weeks in Vegas. And every time you get a taxi from
No, wait, don't tell us. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, well, that's one thing, but this isn't like the what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas story. This is more like you get into a car and they're like, oh, we can't go down that street, it's closed. And, you know, in Australia we don't have guns. But
you don't have streets either.
Yeah, we don't, you're right. They're terrible. They're backwards roads, we're on the right side of the road. You guys are on the wrong side of the road, doesn't make sense.
Actually, this statement's
Taxi
not
driver's
true
like,
anymore.
oh yeah, they would have just closed the road because someone got shot down there. I'm like, what? That happens? Like, people just get shot in the streets like that?
I'm stuck in a caldera. I've been born.
That happened a lot.
Wow. And from shootings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a wild guess here and say, since you're friends with Mazda and you were in Vegas, let me guess, Operation Red Flag?
Yep.
What's that?
That's a giant multinational exercise for Air Force.
For the Air Force?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the documentary on that on Amazon Prime, like right after Mazda mentioned it a while back. I was like, oh, I'm gonna look into this, and it's actually seemed pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
For us, we just do our same old work. It's just in Vegas, but pilots and stuff, it's more like training for different missions and things like that. They get a whole bunch of skills on like escorts and stuff. Decent, actually. We actually got into the operations room at some point. We're like, oh, this is pretty cool to see all the stuff that they do. For us,
yeah, it's
we
like
just
it's like one of the conversations I had with Mazda about like the entire Australian fighter corps fit on one of our carriers.
I don't like when they drop arty strikes on me. Can you guys make them stop?
Very unfriendly.
They're mean. These guys are mean. I'm not going to stay here. That's bad news.
The most common
we should go
sound
underneath.
Okay.
Okay. The most common sound heard in this game anymore is incoming missile.
Yep.
Are we going underneath, or am I the only one going down there?
I'm going.
All right, I'm going. We're all going. We're going down below, guys. Half your team.
Oh, there was a cheetah down here.
Nice.
Why?
I always want to put my foot in this beam of power, plasma in the middle here. See what happens.
You turn into Super Mech.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Sean.
Like cherries would, dangle in front of on top of my mech.
Oh, so they're killing each other. They're so bored they're killing each other.
Which side are they going to come down, you think?
I don't know. I'm just doing the rotation.
There's some over at the E5 side.
Yeah.
EF.
I was gonna say they're smart, at least two at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you plan to go underneath, tell the team like immediately.
Here they come.
Like at the start of the match.
I think it was more of an improvised than wasn't planned.
Target spotted.
Actually, our plan, Dillagraph, and my plan is usually to hide, so it was a plan.
That doesn't help our survival chances any, though.
No, but at least it's a plan, and they say that a plan's better than no plan, any plan.
Poor plan's better than none at all.
Yep.
I hear the same thing about excuses.
Yeah, a bad excuse is better than no excuse at all.
Target acquired.
Yep, I got two on the left side, D5, D5, E5, D5, E5, two, Marauder and something else.
yeah, I got one.
You get that Marauder I softened up? Oh.
It was dark. I saw something move, shot it, and my warhorns went off.
Target destroyed.
I killed him. I finished him off.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
How'd that Highlander live for so long?
They're just coming in one at a time like doofuses.
Yeah.
Heat level
This
critical.
is perfect. Let them make the mistakes for once.
I know, really.
Heat level
What is that?
critical.
I feel like they're just a gift.
There's only 3
Well,
of
that's
them
why I
left,
said
so-
get underneath, because they had the high ground advantage, so I was like, we're just gonna get shredded if we keep on trying to go upstairs. Might as well go underneath.
Well, it's 8 on 3 right now. In our favor, of course.
Might as well get out.
We can just push out and get them.
We gotta
Let's
cheat it
push
on
out and get them, guys.
Back. Oh my god.
Target spotted.
Nice. Use that death.
Target spotted.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That was good.
Good job, guys.
He just went to kills at me. He just went straight through everyone. Just went nope.
There we go. Now I'm doing better. I like to feel like I can sometimes do that. Usually.
I like it when I don't get killed in my gold mech. That's always nice.
Budsky won this time.
Yeah, Budsky disconnected.
That's cheating. You can't get a 0 score by disconnecting and win. You have to get a 0 score through hard-earned losing. Well, I should probably turn in. It's late here. Dilgaf, you wanted to sleep, right? Something about sleep.
Yeah, it's 4 in the morning. I'm pretty tired.
Well, thanks for the drops, you guys. I appreciate it. All you guys on the stream, thanks for watching. Carlisle, it's good to meet you again.
Alright, yeah, same here.
Budsky, nice to meet you. And Grim, I'm sorry that I didn't remember you very well, but I'll try to remember you now.
No problem.
Eventually it sinks in. So, you guys have a great night.
Will do.
See ya. And if I don't get on before I leave, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks probably. Bye. Bye. Anybody on the stream, thanks for watching. I'm gonna do my little fancy thingy bobber. And my duty whooper duper. Because it makes me feel powerful to be able to do that. Isn't that nice? I can even do a close-up of me if you can stand looking at me. Thanks for checking in.